When the whole world thought Kevin De Bruyne would choose Saudi Arabia to wind down his career, he shocked everyone by joining Napoli, not Bayern, not PSG, but Napoli. The team that once climbed to the top of Serie A then parted ways with their coach and at one point seemed on the verge of falling apart. Kevin De Bruyne joins Napoli, a tactical revolution and statement of intent. It's official, Kevin De Bruyne has joined Napoli amid high expectations and massive attention. This move comes as a complete shock. After their Scudetto-winning season, many believed Napoli were heading for a complete breakdown. But President Aurelio De Laurentiis had other plans. He managed to keep Antonio Conte, who was instrumental in their success, and most importantly, he brought in a world-class superstar, Kevin De Bruyne. This is, without a doubt, a monumental signing for Napoli. What does De Bruyne bring to Napoli? Plenty. And one of the most exciting elements is his partnership with one of Europe's most underrated box-to-box midfielders, Scott McTominay. With De Bruyne, Napoli don't just get one of the best playmakers in world football, they gain a symbol of continental ambition. After winning Serie A, most expected Napoli to part ways with Conte, Osimhen, Kvaratskhelia, and perhaps even abandon their Champions League dreams. But instead, they not only retained Conte, but stunned the whole league by signing Kevin De Bruyne, creative king, a player who has reigned at the top of the Premier League for nearly a decade. De Bruyne's arrival is more than a transfer, it's a declaration. Napoli are not here for fun. They're here to reclaim everything that was once deemed out of reach. More than just a footballing move. This deal is not just about tactics, it's psychological and strategic. De Bruyne is someone accustomed to title races, relentless pressure, and knockout football intensity. For Antonio Conte, having a player who can break pressing with a single through ball, unlock a low block with just 2 touches, or decide a game with a long-range strike, this is the type of player Napoli have lacked for years. He enables Conte to build a more flexible system, less reliant on pace or improvisation from the forwards. And, perhaps most importantly, De Bruyne choosing Napoli over the Saudi Pro League or a return to the Bundesliga sends a crystal-clear message he still wants to fight, still wants to win the Champions League, and still wants to be part of real footballing history. The Belgian connection, De Bruyne x Lukaku. The first link many recall when they hear De Bruyne at Napoli is Romelu Lukaku. The pair were iconic for Belgium, a telepathic duo of creator and finisher. The golden generation of Belgian football produced many goals from razor-sharp De Bruyne passes, finished ruthlessly by Lukaku. Now reunited at Napoli, fans are dreaming of those moments again, this time in the sky blue shirt at Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. This chemistry isn't just nostalgic, it's the perfect solution for Conte's system, if he needs a no. 10. Who delivers early balls into optimal positions, no one does it better than De Bruyne. If Lukaku needs a partner who understands every run, every body feint, every position, De Bruyne is his man. In Serie A, De Bruyne is priceless. In a league like Serie A, defined by tight spaces and disciplined defences, De Bruyne's refined creativity is pure gold. He won't just deliver exquisite passes, he will control tempo, stretch defences, and make a difference that few others in the league can replicate. But the most unexpected aspect, his potential partnership with McTominay, a genius playmaker paired with a tireless workhorse who many once dismissed as clumsy or limited. Yet McTominay scored 12 Serie A goals last season, most coming from intelligent, off-the-ball runs and perfectly timed arrivals in the box. He doesn't dribble, he doesn't showboat, but he reads space, exploits defensive lapses, and finishes with precision. This type of player is ideal for someone like De Bruyne. He doesn't need a partner to make endless decoy runs, just one right run, and the ball will arrive. tactically a gift for Conte. In Conte's trusted 3-4-2-1 formation, McTominay won't be burdened with defensive duties, as he was at Manchester United. He'll play as a mezzala roaming the half spaces, pressing and making late box entries. De Bruyne will sit deeper like a regista, with number 10 qualities watching, scanning and deciding. He'll pull strings from the second line, threading balls into the half channels where McTominay excels at using his physique and timing. Serie A defences are notoriously hard to break. Everyone marks tightly, every movement is tracked. But if anyone can ghost away from their marker with a single clever run, it's McTominay. And if anyone can spot that run before it even starts, it's Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne has consistently boosted the goal outputs of attacking midfielders around him. Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, even Rodri. They all scored more than expected when playing close to him. That's no coincidence, it's down to his gravity and perfectly timed passes. McTominay might become Serie A's version of Gundogan, unspectacular, but clinical, decisive, and always in the right place at the right time. Mentally, it's liberation for McTominay. No longer the emergency patch in midfield, no longer the fill-in centre-back or defensive mop-up man. McTominay finally gets to be who he truly is, a goal-scoring box-to-box midfielder. With De Bruyne behind him, he has a partner who sees every turn, every shove, every blindside run without needing a single shout. In short, if De Bruyne-Lukaku is the revival of a legendary duo, then De Bruyne-McTominay is a new tactical symbiosis, a chemical reaction no one expected, but one that could redefine Napoli's ambitions. That partnership might be what elevates Napoli to new heights in next season's Champions League. It could be a quiet handshake that makes the loudest noise. Once that system clicks, McTominay scoring 10 to 15 goals a season won't be a fantasy. With De Bruyne supplying him, anything's possible. Conte's perfect Arsenal Napoli are assembling a dual-threat weapon, Lukaku the hammer, McTominay the dagger, and Kevin De Bruyne the loaded chamber of passes. In Conte's preferred three-at-the-back system, he's never needed many bodies in attack. What he's always needed is precision and kill shots. With De Bruyne pulling the strings, Napoli can launch surgical counters. A quick turn from Lobotka, a delicate chip from De Bruyne, and a timed cut-in from McTominay, or a sharp Lukaku spin finish minimalist but deadly. And with Napoli set for a return to the Champions League, an arena where Conte has historically stumbled due to overly conservative setups, he finally has a game-changer. Conte may now shelve his rigid 3-5-2 thanks to De Bruyne, a player capable of altering games with just two key passes. A player who knows when to accelerate, when to slow it down, and how to find McTominay or Lukaku in the box without needing fullbacks to bomb forward. That's the kind of player Conte has lacked throughout his European managerial career. The Pirlo parallel. When De Bruyne left Manchester City, many were reminded of Andrea Pirlo. Back then, AC Milan believed Pirlo was past his prime at 32, too slow, too nonchalant, not intense enough. But Juventus thought differently. They made him the focal point, and the rest is history. Napoli could be walking the same path now. They're not signing a star for shirt sales or PR, they're signing a thinker. De Bruyne may no longer be the fastest, but what he offers, vision, precision, decision-making, doesn't fade with age. It matures like wine and becomes even more valuable in a tactical league like Serie A. In a system that doesn't need 60% possession but demands lethal execution with every attack, De Bruyne is the ultimate weapon. His presence adds weight to every moment. Opponents won't dare push high, knowing one pass from him could unleash McTominay like a predator between two centre-backs. And if they try to duel physically, Lukaku's there to pin and hold, waiting for the midfield to strike. Conte has never been about flair, but he's always known how to weaponize what he has. And now, with a fully armed duo of McTominay-Lukaku and one of the greatest passers in Premier League history loading the bullets, Napoli have everything they need to do something they've never done before: go deep in the Champions League. And if Kevin De Bruyne truly explodes in Naples, those at Manchester may look back like Milan once did and realise they let a genius go just because he turned 33. And that wraps up all the major football highlights of the day. Don't forget to follow us so you won't miss any of the hottest updates from the pitch. If you enjoyed the video, don't hesitate to hit like and subscribe for more exciting football news every day.